this is heat number 2 of 4. There is 08 Games champion Jason Khalipa starting in on 8 medicine ball cleans. He's got to take that all the way from the ground, up over his shoulder, drop it behind him, turn around and pick it up again.
And for those at home, I want you to look how they're doing the cleans early on when they're fresh. I call it a one-time. It's right off the floor, right over the shoulders. That'll be a contrast later on in rounds 2 and 3 to putting in their lap and then getting a second powerful extension of the hips to get it up over the shoulders.
And there is Jason Khalipa as he jumps out to an early lead. He did win the games in 2008. You'll see on his shirt, he is number 8, which connotates that he won that year. Having no problem with the handstand push-ups. Josh, this workout is definitely in his wheelhouse. He's one to watch from the very, very beginning.
Yeah, this is a great workout for Jason Khalipa. He had one of the best times in the regionals on Diane, which involves handstand push-ups as well. He's an anomaly in that he's one of our larger athletes, 210 pounds, but he has great handstand push-ups. Normally, we'll see our larger athletes struggle on handstand push-ups and our smaller athletes do better. Jason's making quick work of the handstand push-ups, and he's back to the medicine ball, which he's going to have no trouble with.
And you see there, Dominick Larousse, as he starts in on his second round, and he is right neck and neck there with Jason Khalipa at the other end. They're on opposite ends of the arena. And Dominick Larousse from Canada, right on your screen, number 32, as he picks the med ball up and
now
drops
notice
it
how
behind
Larousse is executing now. Let's see if Jason does it. He's going to lift this medicine ball up to his lap, get it in there, and then extend the hips. So he kind of takes a break, setting in his lap. That allows you to get that odd-shaped, heavy object into a stable position and then be able to explode with your hips to launch it up over the shoulders. Earlier, when athletes are fresh, they were able to drive just straight from the floor and make it one shot. Here it's broken up into essentially 2 movements.
And it's kind of a hybrid of a movement. I mean, with strongmen, they're used to picking up Atlas stones and using the same type of technique, but it's like also an Olympic movement where you're doing a clean.
Yep, they're essentially cleaning it up over the shoulders. And Jason, his strength again is going to be this medicine ball, and he takes the lead.
Jason is finishing his second, or approaching the handstand push-ups for the second time. This is his second round of 3, and having no problem with especially incorporating a kip right there. So this is his 3rd handstand push-up. He only has to complete 7 of those. He'll take that medicine ball all the way back down the field of play and complete his 2nd round. He is our current leader, Jason Khalipa from Northern California.
Now he's got to keep repping through these. He needs a fantastic time here. Jason Khalipa, known for poor starts in the CrossFit Games, that's no different here. After 6 events, he's sitting in 25th place. He needs to move up. He needs an outstanding event here to move himself up in the rankings if he hopes to get in the top 10 or even on the podium. We've seen him have epic comebacks in the past. Can he do it again? Can he start eating away at the leaders? This event is going to be an indicator of that.
Well, he only has 1 round to go. He's at 3 minutes and 30 seconds into this workout, and the time to beat was set last heat by Kevin Simons, a time of 7 minutes and 38 seconds. So far, Jason Khalipa is on pace to break that time, to beat that time.
We've just got to see what he has left on his last set of handstand push-ups. That can be a sticking point. When those go away, they don't come back very fast. They go away and stay away. Now Jason's starting to struggle here with this med ball clean. He's got to focus. He's got to go. He's got to push himself like he's never pushed before.
So 8 medicine ball cleans and a big violent extension of the hips. And Jason is closing in on the final time that he has to clean that medicine ball. 150 pounds is no joke, Josh.
Yeah, that's the size of some of our smaller athletes like Chris Spieler and Orlando Trejo. So right there is essentially put Chris Spieler up on his shoulders and he's running down the tennis court with him.
Great comparison. And Jason Khalipa is our leader. He is in lane number 2. He has 7 handstand push-ups he has to do from a deficit on the parallettes. And there is one
Notice he's got that kipping handstand push-up. He tucks his knees into his chest, drives with his legs, which gives him a little bit of momentum, and he finishes by pressing out with the arms. And on these parallettes, that works those triceps even more. But look at those triceps on Mr. Khalipa. They're as big as most people's legs, so it's not surprising that he can lift all 210 pounds with those massive triceps.
Not to mention those deltoids. And one thing that I like about Jason right here is he's really minimizing the amount of time that he rests. He takes 2 steps back, shakes out the arms, and then he's right back on the parallettes.
Yeah, that's something Jason works on in training. He actually has his coach time his rest intervals when he has to break up a set. And if he doesn't get back on the bar or back into the exercise in a certain amount of time, he has to do burpees at the end of his workout as punishment. So he is used to taking very short breaks, but he needs to collect himself. He needs to get this rep. 7:48 the time. Come on, man, come on.
He's had 2 in a row, 2 no reps in a row. That is the last thing you want to have happen, but I'll tell you this, 21 handstand push-ups in total in this workout, and he's closing in on the final
and don't forget,
reps.
Look at the deficit. He's got to get about an extra foot than you'd normally have on the ground.
He just cannot quite get it. And once those shoulders, Josh, reach fatigue, your recommendation to him as a coach would be what?
To go away. Do what he's doing right now. He needed to take more time. Right now, he's wasted about 45 seconds on this last rep. Had he taken an extra 6 or 7 seconds for the first one, he would be done already. This is heartbreaking.
He had a tremendous lead, and that lead is being used up here because he cannot get these final reps. There's a good look at Justin Allen. We're 6 minutes and 33 seconds into this workout. Justin Allen, number 60, and Jason Khalipa, we'll see if he has taken the proper amount of rest to get the strength back in his shoulders, and just cannot quite get it.
The crowd is trying to help him out. 95% of the crowd here actively participates in CrossFit. They feel his pain. We've all been in workouts exactly like this, where you just can't get that last rep. We feel the pain, we emphasize. That's why there's such a great connection between the crowd and the athletes here. Come on, Jason, the crowd's saying.
And Josh, you said early on that the big separator in this workout would be these handstand push-ups. That is proving to be true in Jason Khalipa's case. Now, the time to beat, 7 minutes, 48 seconds. He was on track to beat that by a large margin. However, these last 2 handstand push-ups are really preventing him from breaking that time.
Here we go, former champion. Let's step up, let's knock this out. Other athletes in this heat are struggling as well. Asia Bartow right next to him. There we go.
That was it. That was it. Okay,
nuts.
I said 2, but he only had 1 left, and he did it. And he's going to clean that up and run down the course, and then he's just got to drop that medicine ball. He's still in the lead. He is for this heat, not for overall, but 8 minutes flat, unofficial time.
Okay, Jason Khalipa did not win that event.
Did not win the heat either. Somebody was ahead of him.
Did not win that heat.
There's Justin Allen as he finishes. Jason Khalipa, head in his hand, sitting on the medicine ball. And he is glad that is over. He struggled and overcame that last hurdle, that last handstand push-up. But what a test.
Yeah, and that was tough to watch. We've all been there as CrossFitters. We don't like to see that.
And there's Dominick Larousse, who won heat number 2. He came from behind, past Jason Khalipa on that last set of handstand push-ups.
And what we saw there, he wasn't quite as fast with the medicine ball, but he was able to string his handstand push-ups together much better than Jason, obviously, to struggle with that last rep.
So if there's a place to pace yourself on this workout, Josh, it's definitely, like you said, the handstand push-ups, rather than, even if you can knock all 7 out unbroken, sometimes it's almost better to take a step back and take a rest if you know that this workout would involve high numbers like 21 reps.
Yeah, so what you might do is say, hey, I'm going to do 4 and 3 every time and take 20 seconds in between. You know, that would be a very good strategy for someone that's going to struggle with this workout.
There's Asia Bartow from Texas, and he is one of our larger athletes, very, very strong. And he finishes his workout, unofficial time, 9 minutes, 35 seconds. His judge is telling him that he has to leave the ball on the mat. Now, there's only 15 seconds left until the time cap, so the athletes that are still working on this, working to finish this workout, if they don't finish it in 10 minutes, they will be assessed 1 second time penalty for every rep that they do not complete. So they're not out of the competition, they're still in the competition, but they are assessed a penalty. And there is your heat number 2 winner, Dominick Larousse, number 32 from Canada, and he's happy.
Yeah, great, outstanding event for him there, Jason Khalipa. You know, one thing about CrossFit, there are no timeouts. When things start to go wrong, you can't take a timeout and regroup. You have to do it on the fly.
But you know, it was good on his part because he didn't get flustered that he was behind Jason. He kept plugging away, and we're looking back as Jason and Dominick Larousse.
He's doing strict
handstand
push-ups. No kip there.
Very impressive.
Here we go, Jason struggling to get these last couple reps. The crowd with him here, cheering him on.
It was painful to watch the first time. It's even more painful to watch it the second time. But right here, he's banging him out, and then it seemed like he just hit a wall, Josh.
Hey, looked so good through rounds 1 and 2, and then just couldn't get that last one up.
And there's Dominick Larousse as he closes in on the final portion of the workout for him in heat number 2. We have 2 more heats left to go, so we're halfway through this workout. And there is Jason Khalipa, who won the games in 2008. There's Dominick Larousse as he closes in on the finish line and has to drop that medicine ball on the mat. 6 minutes, unofficial time, around 6 minutes and 16 seconds. So he is our new overall leader